Hello everyone, and welcome to MJ Central. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some amazing things that are happening in Gary, Indiana in honor of the Jackson 5. So without further ado, here we go. That's right everybody, some great things are coming to Gary, Indiana for the Jackson 5 family. Now to start off the video, let's talk about some road signs.
Alright everybody, so first up we have this article that says new road signs in Gary directs visitors to Jackson 5's childhood home. So it says the sign declaring the home of the world famous Jackson 5 were placed along Interstate 80-94 as well as on local roads to direct motorists to the small white home where Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, and the 8 other Jackson children grew up. Here we have a very nice picture of 2300 Jackson Street, of course. Very nice grass, very nice green grass. Gary, Indiana. Crews have installed signs in Northwest Indiana directing motorists. Okay, I think I just said that. That Michael Jackson and his siblings called home before the Jackson 5 achieved fame. Marlon Jackson and Tito Jackson joined several, don't know the word, sorry guys, Thursday in unveiling one of the street signs outside of the family's former home at 2300 Jackson Street. That's right. So you guys had to sing right there. State I'm guessing Senator, I don't know, Eddie Melton D. Gary, who helped secure the signs through the Indiana Department of Transportation, said he hopes they will spur tourism and development in Gary while also honoring the Jackson family's link to the city. I guess he said in a little statement, everybody, that their family has contributed so much to our world, and it's an honor to be able to recognize them and celebrate the community where they grew up, he said. The signs declaring the home of the world-famous Jackson 5 were placed along Interstate 80. I think I just said that. I guess it kind of repeats itself a little bit. Tito Jackson said Thursday that being back in Gary and seeing the home again just brings back great feelings and great memories. That's honestly amazing. LT government, that person said she first saw the Jackson 5 perform at the Indiana State Fair in 1972, and seeing the childhood home reminded her that the American dream is real. This home provides inspiration for our young people, she said. It says that you can be whatever you want to be I can't read it, but I'm so sorry. And you can be as successful as you want to be if you can imagine yourself doing that. Alright. There we go, everybody. Let's just go up to the beautiful home. There we go, everybody. So there we go. We have a new sign. Let's talk about this.
Now everybody, I just realized that in the article that I read, didn't show the street sign. So I'm going to put up a picture now of one of the street signs so you kind of have an idea of what it's going to be. Now everybody, I think that this is truly amazing. It really is incredible. I think, yeah, just like they said in the article, it has so much history. The Jackson 5 have so much history from Gary, Indiana, and, that's a great way that they can, I guess, thank I don't even know, it's just truly amazing, really. It's cool now because, people always, wanted Neverland to be like a tourist attraction, which, I made a video a while ago talking about, if Neverland will be opening up as a tourist attraction and my thoughts on it. If you'd like to check it out, please do. I'd really appreciate it, of course, and you can understand more about what's going on with Neverland right now. But, this is something that we can kind of get, and, it really is incredible. I know I sound like a broken record right now, but it really is, because now when people are driving in Gary, Indiana, and like they said, it's going to be a great way to bring people to Gary, Indiana, make it a great community. Now, like I said in a couple videos ago, I'm Canadian, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to go there anytime soon. I would love to see the house. That house is great history and music. So now that Gary, Indiana is kind of understand. Well, they always understood. Now that they're really, yes, this is history, and this started in Gary. So when you're driving on the highway, you can see a sign that says, drive here for the world famous Jackson 5. I think that's amazing to do for the Jackson 5 family, and I'm very, very happy, and I can't wait to see it one day. I take pictures of the house, but I want to take a picture of the sign. Yeah, it's amazing. So that's wonderful that the Gary, Indiana is doing that for the Jackson 5. Trying to show, the house like a little bit of tourist attraction, kind of like an historic place, really. So good on Gary, Indiana. And one thing that I would love if 2300 Jackson Street could be a museum. I think that would be incredible one day. Now, for the size of the house, it's gonna be so big for all the people that's gonna want to go in. But just imagine, this is the house where everything started. Where they practiced in the living rooms and all this. And I think that as a museum would be so cool. But we might be getting a Jackson 5 / Michael Jackson museum. Here are the details on that.
So everybody, this one is called the Jackson Family Museum at Hard Rock Casino Gary is underway. Now this one is a little bit of an older one from April 9th, 2021, but I'll talk a little bit more in detail a little bit later. There's the casino. So it says, if you recall in January 2020, Tito, Jackie, and Marlon were in Indiana for the break ground of the upcoming Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana. The reason was that the famous Hard Rock Casino will have a Jackson Family Museum inside the complex. Now due to COVID-19, we haven't heard much more since, but the construction is nearly completed, and yesterday they have unveiled the famous 37-foot tall Hard Rock guitar is in front of the impressive building. That looks amazing. Now, during the ceremony that took place on April 8th, the casino also revealed a very special item that will be in the Jackson Family Museum, Joe Jackson's guitar. The guitar was owned by Joe Jackson, and one day Tito picked it up and started to play. I think you guys know the story. He played, broke the string, he had to pay for the dad. The rest is history. They were very amenable, I think that's how you pronounce it, to providing the artifacts. This is a very iconic piece of memorabilia, which is so true. Definitely, if it wasn't for that guitar, the Jackson 5 wouldn't have really been together. The organizers also revealed that the Michael Jackson Beat It jacket he wore for the short film will be among the memorabilia to be displayed in there. Alright, right now, this is very, very good news and very, very interesting. So let's talk about this a little bit more.
Now that's exciting. I'm Canadian, so I keep saying that. But when I used to go to Niagara Falls, they'd have the Hard Rock Cafe restaurant, and they did have a Michael Jackson thing there. Now it wasn't I've never been to no Hard Rock Casino. I'm currently 18, so I can't really go to a casino. But I just realized something. Isn't it in America you have to be 21? So I have to wait even more years? Anywho, but yeah, so we would go to the restaurant, and I remember I would always ask to sit in the Michael Jackson spot, and that's true. And, they had, I'm trying to remember, my memory isn't the greatest, I haven't been there in a while, but I believe it was a record. And then they had one of the 1984 dolls, I think it was a Thriller doll, if that makes sense. And they had a t-shirt Michael Jackson wore during the Jacksons tour. I can't remember what tour it was, but I'm going to put up a picture right now so you know what shirt I'm talking about. And they had that shirt there. But now we're having a little bit of a museum in Hard Rock Casino, Gary, Indiana. Indiana for that. And I think that's amazing. So we said the guitar. First of all, the guitar being in there, when we talk about, historical pieces, you have to talk about that guitar. Just have to. And I think them adding that is incredible. And I'm guessing Tito had it, he probably kept it. And that's great. Now it's going to be shown. Because if it wasn't for that guitar, Tito was playing on the guitar. He broke the string, got his ass whooped. But, he broke the string. Then the father says, play. You can kind of know the story if you watch The Jacksons and American Dream. It is in the movie. And it's a sad scene. But, when the beating happens, but it turns beautiful and the band gets created. And having that guitar is amazing. Second of all, now we have the Beat It jacket. That jacket is so iconic, and it was in one of his breakout videos. Really, one of the I believe Beat It was the first video to be produced on MTV, to be shown on MTV. So that's a very historical moment for Michael Jackson for sure, and to have that jacket there is truly amazing. And I know in the article it did say that it wasn't open yet, but like I said, that was a while ago. So the casino is open now, and I'm gonna look online really quick, and I'm gonna see if I could find some pictures of it and then show you.
Alright, everybody, so I was actually able to find an article about it. I have not watched the video yet, so after I read the article, I'll watch the video, and if they have any things of the Jacksons or the memorabilia, I'll screenshot and try to add it into the video. But okay, so here you go. Music memorabilia at new Hard Rock Casino celebrates Jackson's and other Gary artists. Now I have not read this article yet, so I'll see how much of it has to do with it, Michael and the Jacksons. Okay. Sorry, dude, I can't pronounce the name. Slides carefully through thick bubble wrap to get his first glimpse Wednesday at one of the hundreds of pieces of music memorabilia set to be installed over the next 2 weeks at the Hard Rock Casino. Alright, after pulling plastic aside, that guy held up a portrait of a young Jermaine Jackson from his 1960s days, and a Jackson 5 vocalist and bassist handcrafted out of broken vinyl records by by Canadian artist Rob Ubels. So if I pronounced that name wrong. Similar portraits of all 11 members of the Jackson family who rose to international music stardom from a tiny crowded house on Jackson Street in Gary eventually will line the entryway to the Hard Rock Casino live performance venue inside the new Gary Casino. That sounds amazing. They'll be among dozens of explicit and implicit nods to the Jacksons' musical legacy. Visitors will see when the $300 million Northwest Indiana entertainment destination opens at 5 p.m. May 14. Alright, so it opened up already, that's right. Adjacent to the Borman Expressway at Burr Street in Gary. The centerpieces of the collection include Michael Jackson's iconic white glove. Oh, okay. His famous red jacket with 27 zippers worn in the Beat It music video, as I said earlier, and Joseph Jackson's airline, town, and country guitar used by his children in their earliest performances in Gary. This is definitely an amazing piece that's rightfully home in Gary, Indiana. That's right. Alright, at 37, I think we talked about that. And another reputation with embedded references to each member of the Jackson 5 and their musical accomplishments runs the length of the casino. I wish I could see this. This sounds absolutely amazing. Indeed, anyone looking up from the 1650, sorry guys, 1650, it's late, I'm sorry guys, brand new slot machines and 80 table games in the Hard Rock Casino will be hard-pressed not to see a priceless piece of memorabilia linked to the Jacksons or musicians they discovered or performed with. This is truly amazing. There's Janet Jackson's suit from her Velvet Rope tour, Paula Abdul's outfit. Okay, now let's talk about some other people. Lady Gaga, Mariah Carey, Elvis Presley, Snoop Dogg, Elton John. Sounds truly amazing. So it goes on to talk about Paul McCartney. I'm just trying to keep this all Jacksons related, everybody. Let's see. I've received more direct donations. Oh, that's amazing. So it looks like more stuff will be coming as well. But I think that might be it. Yes, for the Jacksons, everybody. That is amazing. So, but I'm gonna watch this video quickly. See if this has anything to do with Michael Jackson and the Jacksons, and I will try to add it into the video. All right. And if not, well then you'll be seeing me talk very soon.
Now everybody, that was an amazing video. I'm going to leave the link down below. I'm going to try to leave the link down below to that website. And so you can read the article and check out the video for yourself, if I remember. Or if I can find it again. But anyways, in the beginning, it showed the guitar that was Tito's guitar, then Tito broke the string. It was also showing that it actually has a replica of the guitar on the ceiling that makes up the ceiling pretty much, and instead of having 6 strings on the guitar, it only has 5 to represent the 5 Jackson brothers. So I guess they could have done 6 with Randy. You know, they could have. But on it, you will notice that, and now of course I didn't take a picture, I apologize, but you could check out the video for yourself, that one of the strings doesn't really connect, so all 5 strings doesn't connect, which actually represents the string that Tito broke. And also everybody, on like the tuning pegs, it has each initial of the name. So here's one for Michael, of course Michael. So that was also really cool. Finally, at the end of the video, he was holding the official Beat It jacket that Michael Jackson wore in the video. Man, that is so cool, and I'd love to see that in person. I would love to see this casino in person, but I am 18 and I believe the age has to be 21 in the States, but I could be wrong. But yeah, Canada is 19, but by the time I'll be able to leave again, I'll probably be 21. Alright everybody, let me know in the comments below, which one are you most excited about? Me personally, it's the casino, and the museum. But I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments below. If you'd like to see more of me, you can check me out on my main channel, Jamal TV. Alright everybody, that's it for this video, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!